Okay, looks like we're back. It's time to go back into the Nightmare Zone, episode 30. I think it's 32. I have a folder on my desktop. Yes, episode 32, according to the folder on my desktop. The folder on the desktop never lies. Never. So we can trust it. We can put our faith in it. So, what are we going to do today? Well, now that we've destroyed all the plague hearts, I have this window. I've got this little, like, JPEG of Cascade Hills rare weapons. Rare weapons. There are technically more than 14, but there are 14 sites. Some of them have 2 weapon containers. Well, according to this, one of them has 2 weapon containers. So there's 15 weapons, but they're located in 14 sites. So one of them is a double weapons location. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our car loaded up with some gas and go out and get us some rare weapons. We'll see if I get anything decent this time. Last time, I don't even remember what I think I got one decent weapon. Who's the luckiest character in our group? Definitely not Eric, he's cursed. Definitely not Arv. I bet Ladislav's the luckiest guy in our group. He's so lucky that he managed to survive since Season 1. He's one of the OG characters, and he doesn't have Eric's PTSD problems, so we're gonna go with Ladislav. Put this on, load up with some decent stuff. Get our weapons out. Okay, take this one because it's not damaged. Baseball bat isn't damaged. Okay, we're good to go. So people are saying that I should either move in Drucker County. So we're gonna go to Drucker County because apparently that's what people want. They want me to, like, suffer in Drucker County. But, they want me to, you know, half the people want me to move into the barricaded strip mall, and half the people are saying, oh, you better be careful, the barricaded strip mall is dangerous. Well, okay. I guess we're gonna have to deal with this horde first.
Okay, people.
I'm gonna go get the BFG out, just in case, since we have not cleared out the enemies around the base, which means there could be juggernauts or something. Let's first call in. We don't have much of that ammo. Let's make a little more real quick. Go ahead and call this in. Let's go ahead and grab our BFG. And some ammo. And this music reminds me of StarCraft 2. It has a Zerg sounding tune to it. Zerg has a theme song with this kind of like noise in the background. It sounds like it's some kind of bass sine wave. But I like my stupid noises as a more accurate representation. No, you don't. But I pushed the attack button. Oh, she dodged it. She had a higher dexterity than some of these other zombies.
A few years from now, I could see us maybe even having movie theaters again. Seriously.
Well, it appears that we didn't have any unusual encounters. Although over there we have a horde. And when you got a horde, it doesn't necessarily mean it's regular zombies. It could be a horde of ferals. So you should take the horde indicators seriously. What's this sample doing here? Oh, there we go. We've got some screamers right over there.
Mess with the best. You die like the rest.
There we go. Oh, we could just warp these items back into base. Combat theme. A little late for the combat theme, I would say. Let's refuel. Okay, now to reload. One of these, got to build another repair kit. Okay, we are ready to go. So, according to this map, the first location is behind the small pond up the hill. So I'm assuming it's basically around here. And yes, the guide does come with like brief descriptions of the location as well as map markers, so we will use both the approximate location and then try to narrow it down with the description. And then, you know, I might do a little bit of looting, maybe, maybe not. And then we'll move on. Like, we're basically like a nomadic tribe of people going from place to place. But am I going to move into the barricaded strip mall? I might. You know, people are saying that it has a lot of problems. And maybe that's exactly why I should move into it, so people can see the problems. Like, the point of the series is to help people, so maybe I will do just that. I am glad that it's morning as well. Much easier to find these rare weapons. It can still be done at night, obviously, but daytime just makes everything better. We haven't been back here since basically the beginning of the game, where this is basically where you are spawned in. Okay, we gotta take this road over here. Hopefully there's not a ton of zombies over here. Sometimes there are, like, for no reason at all. Okay, let's reread the hint. Behind the small pond up the hill. So, I'm guessing this is the hill that's behind the pond. Okay. Whoa, why can't I control my guy? Let's do it. Got some signs of life here, so I'm guessing this is likely where the weapons container is. Okay, here's one of them. If you don't know what a rare weapons container looks like, it's this black and orange case.
Yep, that's a keeper.
Got the replica bastard sword. So according to this, there should be 2 of them here. There's no way to go further up. This is the boundary of the level. Yeah, that's out of bounds. And there's no further hint on where they would be. Just behind the small pond. Does that be... Like, they did give a hint for where both of the weapon locations are, just because that's a box, that's a duffel bag. So I guess we'll check the other campsites. Maybe the... Because I know there's several other campsites dotting the area.
I see a feral.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize I was a feral. Did he see me? Okay.
Hey, that freak might be trouble.
Okay, let's check around these campsites to see if we can find the rare weapons cache. Got a few stragglers that keep protecting me. Nope, these are just more boxes and duffel bags so far. Pretty sure we checked this one yet. More duffel bags. More boxes, more duffel bags. Plastic container. You look over here. Normally the cases are in a somewhat logical place. They're usually not in an absolutely random place in the middle of nowhere. Oh gosh. Go. Got stuck for a second. Let's go up the hill one more time, because that was our only lead. Maybe we need to explore the hill area more thoroughly.
Yep, that's a bloater.
Nope. Says there's enemies up there. Is there a way to get up there? Is there, maybe there's another campsite up there? Doesn't look like there's a way up there. But let's try anyways. Come on, can you make it up? Oh, wait. That'd be interesting if there was one. Oh wait, is this an invisible wall?
Good these days, but that's no excuse to start getting lazy.
Yeah, this is an invisible wall. I can't pass through this. Also an invisible wall. Interesting that the zombies, they don't care, invisible wall or not. They're like, we spawn wherever the heck we want. We spawn, that screamer, for example, is just completely out of bounds. Let's not take falling damage. One last look over here. Let's loot these real quick. According to that, there's a horde, like, right in front of us. Okay, so we've looted everything here. I don't see anything else. So I have no idea where the secondary case is. The directions only led us to one of the two, so... RIP case number 2. Gonna head over to location number 2. The end of them. Okay, so number 2 is along this road, and we follow this... Wait, let me zoom out a little bit. So it's right about here. Possibly at this location right here. Yeah. Looks like it's becoming night. Looks like it did not... I wasn't sure if this daylight was sun up or going sun down, but looks like it's sundown, which kind of is annoying, but whatever. We gotta play at night sometimes. Have you guys heard that apparently, just in random gaming news, apparently Minecraft is retaking the place as the most trending game. Apparently it's actually starting to catch up and surpass... Hasn't gotten to the point where it surpasses Fortnite yet, but according to the monthly trends, it is on course to surpass Fortnite as the most popular game. Which is interesting, because I don't think there's ever been a time in the history of video games where a game comes out as a runaway hit, just one of these... Who would have guessed Minecraft would have been the phenomenon that it was? And then it kind of fades into, not obscurity, but, you know, other games come and take its place. But then it has a resurgence out of nowhere, just this crazy resurgence, and people are coming back to playing Minecraft, and it's... I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Any good Samaritans out there willing to lend a hand?
Normally when a game has gone past its prime, usually that's the end of it. So here's our hint. It's on a campsite off the road, so this is definitely... However, it looks like this one has been pre-looted, because in Nightmare Zone, things can be pre-looted. Hopefully it was crap and whoever got it before me didn't get anything. So far, not a great start. Number 3 is behind the barn on a table. So I'm guessing it's this barn here, so let's mark that approximate location. Do I take the... yeah, take this little dirt road. I don't know what I'm looking for in these rare weapons. Like, what do I personally want? I have no idea. I'm just doing them for the content, for the most part. Okay, so we're looking for a table. This must be it right here. This is more of a bench than a table. Yeah, it says behind the barn on a table. This is not a table. This is a bench. Or is it a table? No, I'm pretty sure it's a bench. We got 2 strong painkillers. So, keeping it real. Like, that is just the way things go for me. I have never had great fortune with drops.
Any more Zeds moving in around here? We might want to move out.
So this one is around here, number 4. The hint is inside a rundown shack. About halfway along, near the river. Interesting, it's like kind of off-road. Right about here. That's not entirely true. I'm being, like, pessimistic. In I've had pretty good luck in Warframe. I've gotten, like, some really rare drops in Warframe that took other people a very long time to get. But then I've had some drops in Warframe that took insane amounts of time to get. The Warframe probably holds the place as one of the hardest grinds I'd ever done, which was for this weapon called the Dual Decurion. Nowadays, you can actually get it very easily because they changed the method of acquiring it, but before, you had to get all the components to assemble the gun from these specific missions, and one of the pieces to it was just extremely, extremely rare, and I ran the mission so many times that I started taking a tally list, just, you know, like, it's a way to cope with your suffering in the grinding. You just kind of, like, find amusement in the terrible drop rates. So I started taking a tally marks, and I was up to a 273 when it finally dropped. And so that doesn't count the times I did the mission before I was driven to making the tally marks in the first place. So I would estimate well over 300 runs of the mission before it finally dropped. And the weapon wasn't even that good. That's the best part. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was definitely not worth the effort. And then they made it extremely easy to acquire.
Get somebody help!
So that was, I would get upset about it, except, you know, it became an interesting story to tell, and I think that made it worth it. Definitely one of the most gamer moments of mine. I have not done something like that in a pretty long time, though. Like, usually to grind something out to that extent, I really, really gotta like the game. I think I know, yeah, I think I know exactly what this is. I do remember having to come here for a resupply drop. But I didn't know that there's a rare weapon here. It's at that perfect level of lighting where it's not completely pitch black, so their eyes don't stand out quite as well. But it's still dark enough that I can't pick out their details. This is probably it right here. Yes, it is. Sometimes if you're in this basic area and you call in like a weapons supply drop, or any type of supply drop, sometimes this is the location they'll send you to. Ah, we got an interesting weapon. First we have the Decanter of Tawny Port, extraordinary trade value. And we have the Gangland Strad. This would be the, oh, let's just read the description. A well-maintained Thompson machine gun, fitted with hair trigger, suppressor, and infamous drum magazine. While out of service for many decades, this old bastard makes deadly music in the hands of a master. So we can't see too well due to the lack of lighting, but if you look on the side where my hand is, you can see the cylindrical drum magazine, which is basically your classic gangster Tommy gun. Came with a suppressor, not built in though, it is a detachable suppressor, but that's a pretty cool weapon. What does it use for ammo? 45 caliber rounds. What's its power rating? Power rating is above average, but not extremely above average. Let's shoot somebody with it. Could be a zombie around here. Ugh. The aim is not the gun's fault, but rather the sticky aim that's supposed to help you track enemies better, making it hard to actually get a headshot on them. Feels like your crosshair is moving through mud. You know, one thing about Deep Rock Galactic is I don't think it has any aim assist at all. So you just have to hit your targets. So number 5 is actually further up the road from where we were. Number 5 is by a fire pit, and it's apparently next to this pond. So let's go over there. Let's also switch back to my crossbow. Squish 'em! Okay, so it's right over here. Probably want to drive a little further to get away from that horde. I also need to refuel. There's a quiet area we can get out at. Okay, over here looks pretty good. Oops, what did I do that for? I actually need it in my inventory. Okay, now it's nighttime, so visibility is going to be worse. Fortunately, the items do glow. We have that advantage. So we got one interesting weapon so far. Not a weapon I would probably use, because 45 caliber rounds are one of the more expensive pistol rounds. This must be the basic area, so let's get out and secure.
Gotta finish that one.
Gonna try to knock them all down before they can actually get up and scream. Okay, so our hint is by a fire pit. Let me look on the map. It's a little closer to here. Feels like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm sneaking through the swamps and marshes. Now there's a lot of enemies on the radar. Let's shoot the bloater. Try to draw them away from me. Look at the map again. Yeah, it says it's... Let me zoom out. It says it's right around here. Doesn't help that It's not just that it's a fire pit, it's a fire pit that isn't on, so it's literally just gonna look like some debris on the ground. And it's also so dark that I can't use my ability to detect, like, the just logical formations in the land to see, like, oh, this is where a campsite would be, for example. What I might do is just get over to a safe area, like right here, and I might just cut the stream off, or not the stream, the recording off, and just wait until day, because this is becoming extremely hard to locate anything.
Never scavenge enough food. Like they say, give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Get you a catfish pond, and you're straight for life.
Well, we have a pond. It might not be a catfish pond, but we do have a pond here, and it's not helping me at all. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get over to a safe house, and I'm just gonna wait for daytime.
Exciting, but it's not action movie exciting. I have an idea to fix that.
Oh gosh, 3 bloaters. I am going the wrong way. I had a feeling something was wrong. Okay, yeah, just gotta follow this road. Everything always looks so different at nighttime, and if I haven't been always driving on the road, I just lose my sense of direction. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, though. It means that night is impactful in the game. Okay, so here's the safe house. I gotta deal with this guy. Darn. Well, while day is coming, I'll just send Ladislav back. I'll just have another character wait here, and he'll heal up by...
Yeah,
Of course it's locked.
I gotta watch the noise.
Throw this back in. Also give him a chance to reload. And we'll have somebody else just wait out here. Arv, you can just chill out here. Until morning. So now I know for sure that if we can't get all of them in one day, we're just gonna have to wait till morning on each one, because it's just way too hard to search at night. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Ladislav, good as new. Still a little dark, but we want to make sure we maximize our time in the sun. There we go. Back to it. One thing I noticed while I was waiting is this here has noisy maintenance, meaning it generates zombie threat. Well, this one doesn't. That's kind of annoying because basically that means the sniper tower
Gotta stay alert.
removes 2 zombie threat, but generates 1, so really it's only generating 1 zombie threat reduction. While the standard watchtower actually generates 2. That's kind of annoying. Probably part of the reason why we are having a noise issue in the base. Really what we need is to get that Red Talon watchtower. So here we are back at number 5. We are looking for a campfire. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to drive around first. See if I can locate it in the car, since that's obviously a lot faster. Apparently I left 2 bolts here. I want them.
We just spotted zombies shambling toward base. Shouldn't be a problem, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend the ammunition to just let them solve it themselves. Now where could this thing be? Now that we actually can see a little better. Could have brought a weapon with a scope on it. So the hint is by a fire pit. Let me make absolutely sure I'm in the right spot. So here's this. Number 4 was here. And number 5 is by a pond. There's a second pond there. Yeah, this is the location. We just need to find it. I don't know why I'm going in the water. There would clearly not be a fire pit in the water. Maybe it's actually a little... Oh, wait. Okay, I was... Wow, so this is its actual location? Seems like the marker is a little bit off. That's why I checked that right there. I was comparing to my notes.
Yep, that's a keeper.
A kinetic watch. You'll stop working before it does.
Before we head out of town,
And some PDs.
a little human kindness goes a long way in this world.
Yep, well, the Rousey protocols aren't engaged, so human kindness is fresh out of stock here. So, next up is number 6, and number 6 is about right here, and the hint is sitting on a rock next to the river. I also want to take that off so it doesn't confuse me. One thing I get so annoyed with these enclaves is like they put so much burden on the player to get things done. It's like, why don't you like get your own stuff done? It's like we can't be the only competent people in this entire valley. The hint is on a rock next to the river. Let's drive close to the river first. Oh, here it is. Okay, this one was much easier to find.
Gotcha.
Okay. Network Guide to Vehicle Care. This hand-printed book holds tips on keeping your car or truck roadworthy in a post-dealership world. Distributed by the network. Still not finding much in the way of weapons, though we did get the Gangland Strad, so, you know, could be worse. This one appears to be approximately here? Yeah, about right there. And how do we get over there? We gotta go across this bridge? No, we gotta go this way. Rare weapons are much easier to find on... Thank you, car. Much easier to find on Standard Zone. Okay, we're good. Much easier to find in Standard Zone. Especially because we had the one that was even pre-looted. It's still kind of fun though. It's like a little treasure hunt. It's interesting. It's something to do. I'm not opposed to it. Okay, so our hint is next inside a military outpost in the corner. Okay, so it must be good thing we're using the survey vehicle. We should be able to reveal the outpost. It's probably going to be one of those medical tents. Oh no, it might be this thing right here. One was really out of the way in the middle of nowhere. We might just loot this entire place in general. Oh, this is where you can get artillery strikes. Interesting.
I was hoping for more.
So was I, Ladislaus. So was I. Nothing up there. This looks promising. Big ol' shipping container. Ammo. Leave those for now. Parts. And here's our rare weapons container. This one sure was in the middle of nowhere. Mono gear axe and doses of pentazemin. Pentamezin. First time I was introduced to that word was in Metal Gear Solid. 2 Metal Gear Solid references in one episode. So number 14 is really close by, but I want to do them in order so I don't lose count of where I am. So we're actually going to go down here. Right to about here, because number 14 is about right here, but I don't want to lose count. So this is less efficient, both in terms of time and fuel, but more efficient in terms of memory. Oh, get away from the bloater. What is happening? Come on, vehicle, stop like wigging out on me. Holy crap. Like, leave me alone. The crazy vehicle physics. Getting caught on things or ramming into things. So it looks like I will need to cross the river. Fortunately, there is a bridge nearby. 3 ferals and a juggernaut. Could be a problem if we weren't just driving by in a car. Would have been a problem if I crashed into it. That would have been really bad. So our hint for number 8 is it's on a campsite on a cliff. This area looks like it could count as a cliff. That must be the campsite right there. From the squisheroni. Up, he screamed. That means we're about to have some combat problems. That one also screamed, but probably won't matter because I believe that the initial scream drew all the zombies in, so there's no one left to hear. So this rare weapons case has also been looted. So number 8 was a bust. Number 9 is down over here. Looks like the mysterious trader is there as well. We may as well visit him. I forgot that he spawned in while I was waiting for day.
That was pretty easy. Unusual, but I'll take it.
Okay, it's just this straight road there, so no complexities here unless the game wants some weird vehicle physics again. Making pretty good progress overall. Like what we just got to number 8, and so that's almost half of them, and there's 3 of them located in this area. So let's try to get all 3 of the weapon cases, and then we'll see the mysterious trader. Yeah, or I might just try to get all of them today. Or I could save ones for the next episode and then change maps. I'm not sure. I mean, like, I do want to do some looting before we go. We want to, like, stock up a bit before we change maps. No sense in just wasting all of these resources. We're not going to take everything. That'd be ridiculous, but... So, number 9 is inside a cargo container by the gas station. So, here's the gas station. Now we're looking for a cargo container. I bet it's this giant orange shipping container. And there's one that's open, so I bet it's right here. Duffel bag. Oh, here it is. Like they were playing cards.
Found some.
Network guide to field medicine. It says, Network filled this hand-bound journal with useful notes on treating injuries without access to high-end medical supplies. Those network guys, they're just so helpful, aren't they? A lot of people were disappointed that Heartland did not have more to do with the network, and I agree with that. I think that Heartland should have been a network-themed expansion.
That was loud.
Drop this stuff off.
Okay, we are moments away from fulfilling Red Talon's promise to you. Operation Drawbridge will create a massive Wait, hold on. Move, soldier! Move, move, move! God almighty. I hope that's not as bad as it sounded.
Well, it looks like they were creating a massive barrier of zombies in that case. Let's go ahead and get another fuel tank out. That's a communication I haven't heard in a really long time. Like, I think that's only the second time I've heard that Red Talon comm. So, number 10 is somewhere around here near the container fort. On top of cargo containers inside an open container. Wow, it's like containers inside your containers for your containers. I'm guessing it's this thing right here. Maybe not. Okay, let's see if we can narrow it down a little more. This appears to be approximately it. Are there any other containers? There's a bunch of containers over there. But that kind of feels a little out of position. Oh wait, it's a little more over here, I think, actually. It's a little bit north of that little pond. That's kind of my landmark. Let's try further over there. Don't get in the back, Ladislaw. Oh man, this is the gun that looks like it's going to be a needle in the haystack. There's a lot of containers here. Oh wait, there's an open container right there. Yes, here we go. This is number 10. Number 11 is just by that pond as well. Shots of espresso. Not the best. It's about right here. The hint is on top of the rocks overlooking pond by beyond dumpster. Slightly interesting English, interesting sentence structure. But I think I get the picture. Guessing it's about right over here. Let's get out and run. Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. These are some interesting dance moves you've got here, Ladislaw. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's go the long way. LEEDS Concrete. Is he a competitor with Mike's Concrete? Okay, so it should be in somewhere in this area. Ah, here it is. Man, my marker was practically on the money. RTX Stormbringer? Not what I would consider a super... I mean, I guess that's a relatively rare weapon, since you normally would have to get that from a Red Talon trader. Or it might be one of the weapons that the Daybreak traders sell as well. Oh, come on, let me execute him. There we go. So let's go see what the mysterious wandering trader has to offer. Time to pick on a wimp. It's not this location, they would have hailed me. Let's try this one next. Loader, making the drive a little bit more dangerous. Looks like we can get in through here.
Hello.
Here it is. Let's repair. One of the things, I'll talk a little bit about the mechanics video again. One thing that was interesting is observing the different stages of damage of a vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Want to trade?
What are you selling? A pair of Timberwolves, Spec Ops Vector SMG, Advanced Choke. Got some mods. training manuals are the most valuable things here. I'll probably take this advanced choke as well. Because we are using the dev grooves. Got a physical training manual. So first off, does this guy need any upgrades? Backpacking, scouting, striking. No, this is basically, that's pretty darn good. Those are great stats. But Eric, marathon, stealth. Stealth and marathon is a good combo. Weapons handling. Do you have a book for gunsling? Okay. Need that. Yes, you do. Firearms training manual. What about, does anyone have a cardio skill I dislike? Cardios. Backpacking. I'm basically looking for backpacking. Powerhouse. Wow, everyone has backpacking or powerhouse. Some people have marathon. I'm not going to spend it on him because he's not going to be a permanent member. You know, I'm just going to buy the book and just hold on to it for the future. I think that's a pretty good plan. Go drop it off. How much time do we have left? We have enough time to go look for another weapon. Actually, I might just make this an extended episode and try to find the remaining weapons. 12 is somewhere over here. I'm on a roll. Like I'm feeling like I'm on a roll. My cat has come to visit me, sitting in the cat chair. I have two chairs. I'm sitting in the gaming chair, and then there's the cat chair. If I sit in the gaming chair, my cat's... Whoa! Friggin' hell. Okay, no one here to take advantage of it. Go quiet. Too low. Too high. Just right. Give it a little more time, because sometimes the game lies to you. So now we're gonna go to the next location. Dude, this guy, I'm sure he'll be fine. We don't need to swap out just yet. Looks like it's over near this lake, this pond or whatever it is. Okay, here we are. Get out and clear the guys who followed us. Out of my way. Okay, they lost interest. So the hint is number 12, on the rocks before the Womp area. I think they forgot the S. Swamp. So maybe it's up there. I don't know if I can make it up there. Oh, I did make it up here. So is it up here? Oh, it's an invisible wall here, so that means it's very unlikely to be there. So let's... Yeah, it says it's right about here. The hint is on the rocks before the swamp area. Oh wait, there it is. Here we go. These ones are kind of in a more random area. Like this area, this here is... Normally you find them in areas with props. We can use this to heal ourselves. Transmission mace. Not a weapon I prefer. It uses up... It's way too... like, let's look at its stats. See, the ease of use is extremely low on it. I typically don't like weapons that have extremely low ease of use. So that was 12. Let's go to 13, which is somewhere about right here. Hint is in a curve on the map behind a cut down tree stump. Interesting. Let's remove that so it stops confusing me. There's only one after this, not including the one that we couldn't find. If someone knows where that one that we couldn't find is, send me a screenshot on my Facebook channel. My Facebook page. I have a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. My Facebook page, it's the same name as my channel. Or you can send it to me on Twitter. Also, same as my YouTube channel. Yes, clever way to plug in my social media.
Survival instinct is a powerful thing. Even stronger than the undead.
Oh, got a wimp to pick on. Splat! That's a reference to Dexter's Laboratory, by the way. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was some episode where I think Dee Dee joined the ROTC or something, and she had a checklist, a to-do list, and one of the items on her to-do list was to pick on a wimp. And so obviously I forget, she did something to Dexter though. That was like one of my favorite shows back in the day. Oh, there's a tree stump right there. We may need to use sniper support to remove those guys.
I'm on my last mag here.
Running out of ammo. Let's get a lock on the Juggernaut. First we want to thin some of these guys out so that the sniper doesn't get bogged down with targets. I activated it. Is there a reason it's not activating? Oh, it was. It just wasn't.
Sniper to keep me covered.
My turn.
Oh, he's hitting him now. More times. One more time. Give me my... Whoa, what's that? Okay. Sure. 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 Wow. It's like the Ghost Rodeo. Like, should I call this episode Ghost Rodeo? Or should I call this episode... I'll be calling it Ghost Rodeo. That's just such a more fun name. Maybe I'll call it Rare Weapons and Ghost Rodeo. This is possibly the stump we're looking for. Multiple stumps in this area.
I'm out. You can take this from here.
That must be the curve in the road they're talking about. Let me reread it. In a curve on the map behind a cut-down tree stump. Okay, so apparently there's a lot of cut-down tree stumps. So it's deeper in. It's about right here. Why did this guy?
That won't work.
Really? I dodged. I pushed the V button like half a second. A full half a second before he bit me. There he has like a platform. It's like very flat looking up there.
Killing zombies is exciting, but it's not action movie exciting.
Oh my god, this guy needs to shut up. I might be able to get up from over there. I have a feeling it's up over here though, just because that's where the marker is. And also, like I said, the land is very flat over there, which suggests that it is an intended location for you to get to. Let's try a different angle. I destroyed my... Oh, that's probably what they mean by the curve in the road. The curve in the road is probably the way up. Maybe not. How do we get up there? Run these guys over real quick. Let's get out and take a look. The rare weapons here are much harder to find than the ones on Mayor Valley, that's for sure. One of them detected me. He doesn't know how to get down. I think this is the exact same spot I was before. How do I get up there? Let me read it one more time. In a curve on the map, behind a cut-down tree stump. Wow, some of those zombies are way up there. Look at that. That's got to be out of bounds, though.
Better keep them down.
When you kill all the zombies, it doesn't take them long to repopulate, that's for sure. I can't imagine what Drucker County rare weapons are going to be like. Area's way too rocky. Let's go to number 14 and come back to this one. So 14 is somewhere around here. Let me just get a marker down so I can get away from these zombies. Plus, I just don't like the density of zombies that are starting to creep into that area. Okay, do I have an outpost in this area? I do. So 14 is, yeah, about where I put it. The hint is campsite overlooking a roadblock. Looking for a campsite overlooking a roadblock. Okay, so we're past the river. It's Oh, I think it's that right there. Okay. Bet this is it.
I gotta rest.
Yep, this is a campsite overlooking... Where's the roadblock? I don't see an oh wait. I guess it's that there.
Last mag here.
And this one was already searched? That's 3 then that were already looted? Ugh. Little falling damage there. Let's go swap Ladislaw out, let him have a rest. And then we'll try one more time to see if we can get number 13. Maybe I'm actually trying to get too high into the mountains. Maybe it's actually lower.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And if we can't find it, well, I guess we can't find it. Probably should repair the vehicle as well.
Yeah, that's
I hate it when my outposts are
I
locked.
gotta watch the noise.
The spoils away. Back on BFG guard duty. Switch to a different weapon as well to let it repair. And we'll bring Serafina out just because we're trying to be in a hurry and I'm not going to be picky. Out the crossbow. Are we out of bolts? Yes, we are.
I just want to go on record that some people are really getting on my nerves. Well, I ain't about to coddle you, so get over it.
Okay, looks like I gotta build a repair kit as well. Come on, repair the car, please.
We have run into a bit of an issue with our zombie traps. Please do not tarry.
Now, all these people who, like, want me to do stuff for them, I'm doing important things, like searching for weapons that I may or may not be able to get to. Oh, I should refuel as well. Alright, so number 13 is about right here. Try this one more time. Oh, is that a wimp to pick on? How do we get up there? Come on, not ferals. Leave me alone. Like they're trying to make things hard on me. And I didn't bring the pyro launcher. Squish that guy. That area looks interesting. I wonder if that's a way up. I believe we went far enough that the others should not appear. Wow, we still got guys coming over to us. Okay. Try to move a little bit quietly. We know that feral is somewhere in this general area. This might be the exact same place that I've come to all the other times. I wasn't able to get up. Because here's those rocks that I couldn't pass. Now, here are some tree stumps. 13. In a curve on the map, behind a cut-down tree stump. Maybe we just need to take a look at these tree stumps a little more carefully. Because, like, right now we're here, and it makes it seem like it's closer to here. Maybe not. It's actually... It's kind of like right here. So maybe it's actually closer than we think. Maybe we're getting too we might be getting too obsessed with that impassable rock. Let's just take a closer look at these tree stumps. Bunch of tree stumps over here. Check this little, like, depressed area. Maybe there's... Is that it? This is not a tree stump. These directions did not help. The map location helped. Like, let's see. So I'm right here. Let me zoom out the map. No way. Like, the map location is more like right here, according to this map. This did not. We found it. That's what's important.
Not exactly what I wanted, but...
Got the Prepper's AK-47, dripping with extra kit. This heavy-hitting firearm was put together by someone with a particular plan in mind. And we got the AP rounds. Did it come with a silencer? Yeah, it came with a handmade suppressor. The crappiest of all suppressors. But nevertheless, it does have a suppressor. Okay, let's mark our vehicle, and then we're gonna head home. So, we found all of them, except for that the one in the first location that we just couldn't find that double location. Maybe it's not a double location. Maybe the guide is mistaken. Okay. No sign of that feral. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, we got some bloaters over there. Let's just shoot them because we can. Really? He just keeps curving and moving erratically and we can't land a hit on him. See, that time he didn't juke my shots. I think we can go on foot now. Okay, let's head back home. I think we got a lot of freaks around home. So that was a pretty successful hunt. The episode had gone on longer than I thought, but you know, it's okay. I don't mind doing an extended episode from time to time. Especially because I don't like it when a job is like 80 or 90% complete, and I don't like just saying, oh, you know, we're just going to leave it 80, 90% done. That just really, really bothers me. In fact, it's a source of my sleeping problems. I hate it when a video is like 80% done. I just don't. Why am I constantly checking my map? And I just can't stand leaving the job like so close to being done. I just like to have it completed, and I'll just stay up later in order to complete it, even though 80 to 90% done could mean an extra 1 or 2 hours, which makes a difference. Like today, I'm not super tired, but I'm not 100% because. So yesterday I had my doctor's appointment, which meant I had to get up, but I forgot to change my alarm back to the normal time, so the alarm goes off like extra early in the morning again. I'm like, oh, come on. And even though I got up and then I reset the alarm to my normal wake-up time, the sleep had already been interrupted, so I'm not 100%. But that's one of my pet peeves. I hate things that are, you know, if it's 50% done, that doesn't bother me at all. If it's like 60% done, doesn't bother me at all. But once you get to like 70%, that's when I start to think about it that, you know, maybe I should just continue working on it, just get it done. It's like when you're on the final lap, you know, if you had PE where you had to do, yeah, we can go this way. Where you had to do the 4 laps on the track, because that would be a mile. Like, normally when you get to the 4th lap, you get like a second win, because mentally you're like, oh man, it's just 1 more lap to go, and then I've got my mile done. And that's kind of how it feels for me. Once I'm nearly at the end, I tend to get this second win, and I have a desire to just kind of buckle down and finish it. And that's exactly what I felt on this episode, was... You know, we've got most of them already. We may as well just get all of them, because to me it sounds kind of silly to log into the next episode and get like 2 of the weapon crates. Overall, I think we got like 1 or 2 really interesting weapons. We got the Gangland Strad, and then I guess we got the Prepper's AK. Like, I was hoping for something more like the M4 SSW. That'd be a more interesting weapon. Or, I think we already have a Eternal Guard's Infinite Rage, but I would have taken another one.
Guess who's back?
We're low on materials. Let me check the van real quick to see if we got any materials in reserve. No, we don't. So that means next episode we'll probably go do some looting, and then we may change maps next episode. We'll just grab some of the remaining stuff that's here, and then we'll basically be done with Cascade Hills. Yes, we will be going to Drucker County. Anyways, let me reload real quick. That's the end of the episode. The rare weapons hunt and the bizarre ghost rodeo. We got a decent bit done. You know, we grabbed the things. You know, we've got some infestations to clear. I might clear the infestations. That usually doesn't take too long. It will be nighttime, though, and I'm not as thrilled to clear infestations at nighttime. But on the other hand, they're all in this area here, so I might do, like, maybe a scent block raid with the pyro launcher. I'm not sure. Haven't decided what we'll do. Here's the one that we failed to destroy because we couldn't find the one guy. So it has regrown into a 3 screamer infestation, but that's what we're going to be doing. Anyways, that's that. Enjoy this extended episode getting the rare weapons. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.